What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Hoops in the building, and this is your playoff recap of April 23rd. Now, I didn't do a recap of the other few days. Yeah, the Hawks beat the Heat, so I was pretty pissed off about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't really want to talk about basketball. And then the other day I was pretty sick, so I think I'm not sure why. I think Memphis had beat the T Wolves, I think that day, or something like uninteresting happened. I remember, but yeah, man, we got some pretty good fucking playoffs today, man. Um, yeah, some in my opinion, some defining game series moments, and also some upsets and some we're back in this series kind of moments. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Toronto, man. I don't think Toronto is gonna do anything, but they won today. I think this was their last hurrah, their big push, right? But um, yeah, it is what it is, man. When guys like, no disrespect to Harden, but if Harden's your leading scorer, it's almost like, yeah, you lost. You need guys like Tyrese Maxey. You need guys like fucking Joel Embiid to go out there and do their job offensively. I think Joel came in kind of injured in that series, but it is what it is, man. Good for the Raptors, but I mean, winning 102 to 102. I was gonna say 110, but winning 102 to 110 isn't anything special. I think the 76ers will win the series, just in five, not instead of in four. But yeah, I think they need a monster game from Joel and maybe Tyrese Maxey, or maybe even Harden. Man, I don't know. Like, Harden's playing this point guard role, and it's like when they need him to step up, he's not gonna step up. I know who Harden is. Uh, I know some people can get mad about it, but he's not going to step up. That people can make excuses and be like, "Oh, it's team basketball and this and that," and I get that to a certain extent. And he's playing a true point guard role, and I respect him for doing that. I'm not even mad at him like other people saying he's washed. No, I think he's changing up his game. But the facts are the facts. They're still going to need him to step up a little bit, and if he doesn't step up, I don't know what's going to happen with this team. Real talk. When Tobias Harris, I don't know if you can trust him. Tyrese Maxey's young. Joel Embiid, how can he really carry this whole entire series? Or even a series against the Heat. Now, obviously, you can say, "Oh, well, the Heat got to worry about Atlanta." I think that's fair. That's fair enough. But I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't too impressed going into there, but a team that I was impressed with was Utah. These guys showed some heart with Luka coming back, and Luka fucking put it on these guys. Don't get it twisted, man. Luka put on a fucking show. But you know, there was a lot of questions about Utah. Should they blow it up? Should they give up? And a lot of people were talking mess about Rudy Gobert. He came in there with a double double, 17 and 15, one assist too, and he's showing his thing. In my humble opinion, I think Donovan Mitchell's a bit of a ball hog on that team, and it hinders a lot of these guys' success. Right, guys like Mike Conley, guys like Rudy, Bogdanovich. It doesn't matter. Bogdanovich is more of a spot up shooter, but guys like Rudy, especially, and Mike Conley, who are getting hate for underperforming, are dealing with a kid that is that is starving these guys offensively when he's having the ball, and I think that's just the mission here. And I was really really proud of Utah, man. I like, don't get it twisted, I like Donovan Mitchell, but I also like Rudy Gobert. I don't think Rudy Gobert is trash or deserves any hate, man. He's not a bad player. I don't think he's a bad player. He's a consistent dude, and he does his job defensively. But I thought Luka put on a show with his game back, 30 and 10. Like, that's fucking nuts. Those are great numbers. Reggie Bullock did his thing. I mean, Reggie Bullock has been awesome for this team, by the way, and he's put a number on the Utah Jazz. I don't think I've ever talked about the Utah Jazz on this channel, but I think, was it either game 1 or game 2? He put it on Donovan. So yeah, I think the series might go 7, man. I'm not sure. I know I've been saying that for every other series, but yeah, it might go 7. And man, I was really impressed with a lot of people. But yeah, man, let's talk about these Celtics versus the Nets, man. Man, this is it. I think either the Nets can rally maybe for one game and maybe KD can learn how to play basketball again. I don't know what's going on with KD. Kyrie, I think, I think they got the most out of Kyrie during Game 1. I'm not even mad at him. They have Marcus Smart on him, but KD is a very, very interesting case. He is playing weirdly bad. I don't know if he's being overworked. I don't know if he's dealing with an injury, but man, this is bad basketball by KD, and it is what it is. I mean, I can read off the stats, man, but the turnovers are fucking nuts, man, and yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be hard. This is hard. It's just it's hard to come back from this, and it's never been done. And 109 to 103 isn't that bad, but Tatum dropping 39 on you, Horford even playing decent. I know he didn't do anything on the scoreboard, but defensively he did his thing, man. A lot of these guys did stuff defensively. Jaylen Brown coming there with a 23, Marcus Smart with his own 14, man. These guys play like a team. Obviously, you already know I'm not the biggest Tatum fan, but still, he's been showing out in this series, and obviously I do think it's because he's playing all this fucking ISO basketball and he's having the ball all the time. But it is what it is. I think the Nets have just met their maker, and I think as much as I don't like Celtic fanboys, I think the way Kyrie left the Celtics was wrong. I think he didn't handle that the right way, and I think karma's a hoe, and sadly I think this is a bit of karma that's coming to Kyrie in these Nets way, and it's crazy the collapse we're seeing. The Nets, a team that was favored to win it all, and I mean it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, what can you say? But man, yeah, either the Celtics are gonna sweep them or beat them in 5. That's all I fucking see. I was saying this series was gonna go 7. I thought this was gonna be the best series of the first round, and it's looking like it's a domination. This is a legit run over, and I mean Kyrie. I don't like Kyrie's as much as I like him and I respect him. He's a Robin, right? So I don't think this loss will do too much to his legacy, because he'll always have that moment against the Cavs, and he'll always been known for being clutch and having the best handles in the league. But I think really this is gonna hurt KD, man. I think this might be a wrap for the guy, and that's I say that with all due respect, but man, let's look at the numbers, man. Game 1, 23 points and 6 turnovers. Game 2, 27 points, 6 turnovers, and Game 3, 16 points and 5 turnovers. Man, that's just not a good look. Sorry for the noise, but that's just not a good look. And let's talk about this Memphis Grizzlies game. We are in a series, man. This is now for real. This is 2-2. The T-Wolves, man. Pat Bev has done a number on this team. Karl Anthony Towns came back. I thought D'Lo underperformed, but man, these guys have shown some heart, and I'm shocked. I still think Memphis beats them, but man, I was saying Memphis in 5. Now it's looking like this Memphis might either beat these guys in 7 or 6. But this is tough, man. Honestly, my stock in the T-Wolves in their future has just went up a little bit, and man, these guys might have a bright future. Real talk, and we'll talk about this on the podcast, which I think we'll do next week. But yeah, man, in terms of the young stars like Anthony Edwards, especially in the fucking playoffs, Anthony Edwards, or I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan Poole, but we'll talk about Jordan Poole and who has a higher ceiling, because man, these T-Wolves, and I know Anthony wasn't the star of tonight, but he also had a decent game, but yeah, man, they showed so much heart. I thought they were going to blow a lead near the end. I really did. D'Lo was playing super sorry. But we gotta call, the biggest clown out right now is John Morant, man. He is underperforming. His team is helping him. Bane is performing well. Dylan Brooks is performing well. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is doing a decent job, getting rebounds, getting boards, getting offensive boards, stuff like that. But yeah, his team is very deep, and that's just the facts. It's that simple. But at the end of the day, man, when you got guys like Anthony Edwards giving you 24, Karl Anthony Towns giving you 33, 17 from Pat Bev, when you got guys like Pat Bev outperforming D'Lo, You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look. But when you have your other two superstars, damn near, performing great, it's a good thing. And man, they did their thing. They really did their thing. And Pat Bev has given these guys a new level of confidence. And Pat Bev put it on Ja. You know, Ja did not have a good game. I mean, he had some decent possessions near the end. I will give him that, but 11, 8, and 15. I know it's close to a triple double, and that's cool. I understand that, and 15 assists is not a bad mark, but um, a lot of missed shots, a lot of sloppy basketball that was being played by these guys in the beginning. They picked it up near the end, but still, I will give Ja something. Those last few possessions were pretty good. The kid has heart, but man, you talk a lot of shit. You're gonna have to back it up. In my humble opinion, Bane and Brooks are the guys. So yeah, it is what it is. That's it for the recap. I think I still think Memphis will beat the T Wolves. I think the Celtics are gonna either sweep or beat the Nets in 5 games. Utah and the Mavericks are really tough. I like I do like Utah, but I'm actually taking the Mavericks here. I do want to see Luka in that second round. I want to see him get matched up against maybe Phoenix or something like that. I don't want to see the Suns versus Utah. I'd rather see Dallas versus the Suns or even the Pelicans. You never know. They can make this tough. And obviously, I got Philadelphia over Toronto. But yeah, it is what it is. That is your recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some fun games. Basketball is back. I love it. I love it. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Your boy eBay Hoops is gone. Go follow me on my IG and my Twitter. I'm out of here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, get ready for the podcast. Go check out the first episode of the podcast. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. It's our first episode. Cut us some slack, but I thought it was pretty funny, and I think you guys would enjoy it. But love y'all. Goodbye, and I'm out of here.